morning, everyone. I hope you're all okay. Thank you very much for joining me for this session. So, as you know, just take it at your own pace. Obviously, it's a soft and gentle stretch, but there will be some options there to add in some deeper stretches. If you want to take those, just listen to your body, listen to your muscles, enjoy it. It's Sunday, okay? So let's have a lovely stretch together. Bring yourselves to your soft surface area. We'll start by sitting tall. And for this particular section or session, should I say, you might want to add your own music in the background. So let's go. Shoulders down. If you need a yoga block or some books, pop those under your sit bones. Just make sure you are back over those sit bones and you're not tilting forward. Shoulders down. Take a breath in, stretch up. Look up towards the hands. Breathe in. Exhale, bend the wrist, push that air away. Breathe in. And exhale away. Good. So keep going with this. And let's get plenty of oxygen in now. So we breathe in through the nose. We exhale through the mouth. Every time you bring those arms down and you push the air away, feel like your spine is lengthening up even further towards the ceiling. Stretch those fingertips to the extremities as long as you can. Good, release it there. Well done. Take a shrug up with the shoulders. So this is called elevation. And then take a shrug down, which is your depression. If we're looking at anatomy, breathe in up. Exhale down. Keep going with this. Enjoy it. See if you can get those breaths as loud as mine. So don't be embarrassed to really use breath to help. Relax and move. Good, and hold it there. We're just going to take a move inside stretch. So don't feel like you have to go too far over, not just yet. You might find that the side of the body is really quite tight today. Or you might just be feeling super flexible. Who knows? But let that top arm really lengthen and draw you to the side of the room. Keep your sit bones literally cemented down to the floor. And we're going to start to hold the next one that we take over. So, let top arm lengthens. This shoulder sinks down. Your shoulder blade is pulling down your spine. Drop down to the forearm only if you can keep connection with your sit bone to floor. Open the chest, open the collarbones nice and wide. For some of you, you'll stay here, you'll breathe into it, you'll enjoy it. For others, you'll start to rotate the body. So you start to turn the chest downwards, and that's going to start to target your lower back. Breathe into it. And then bring it up and over, and again, off we go. So ease into it. Make sure your chest hasn't popped out. You're literally going straight over to the side. Forearm comes down as well to meet the floor if you can. Don't worry if not. Those of you who have got the flexibility, you can rotate. So you turn your chest, your sternum, down towards the floor as you draw that top arm long. So you're pushing down one way, you're stretching up and over the other way. Lovely deep breaths, of course. And then if you can, you're going to walk forwards. Now, if you need to come back up to centre, come back up to centre, and then walk your hands just as far forward as you feel is comfortable for you. Push the hips back, shoulders down and back, drop the head, neck, deep breaths. Let the head fall down now if you can. Relax into the floor a little bit more. Keep pushing those hips back. And then roll through your spine. Feel the vertebrae stack one by one. Keep the head neck down till the very, very end. Shoulders down, sit tall, drop the right ear down to the right shoulder. So make sure you are sitting comfortably, however that may be. Feel the heaviness of the head and then sink forwards and down. So we're definitely not letting the shoulders draw up. They're definitely drawing down. The ear is trying to reach the shoulder. Take 2 more. Enjoy this, everyone. Find that connection with your body. Notice how your body is feeling this morning. Bring the neck head up. Take a look round right to left. And then bring yourselves round to crouch position. So tuck those toes underneath the body, hip width distance with the feet. So this is the type of stretch where you've got options here to progress and get deeper, or you can keep it really quite soft and subtle. So take a breath in. As you exhale, drop the head neck, send those heels down to the floor. Bring the weight forwards and over the arch of the feet. For some of you, you'll really bend the legs. For some of you, you'll rest on your legs. Those of you who can, you're just really going to think about sending your weight forwards and over, lengthening the spine down to the floor. Maybe cupping your elbows in your hands, taking a little swing round side to side. Feeling the heaviness of the body. Sink down, enjoying that stretch. Feel the blood rush through the shoulders, rush through the crown of the head to the floor. Plenty of oxygen in. If you don't want to move side to side, just stay still in the center. And then if you've got your arms cupped, release, bend the knees and just look down towards the floor still. Take a breath in. Exhale, feel like those hips are being drawn up to the ceiling. Try not to sit in the heels. Those of you who can take the arms further back, take them behind your legs, drop the head neck. Again, feel the heaviness in the head. Let it dangle. Give it a little bit of a rock or turn side to side. On the exhale, can you become more of a dead weight down to the floor? From here, we're going to take a step forwards now with the right leg. So for some of you, it might be a step forwards and a lean into it. You might want to lean on that front leg. You might even want to come up higher. For some of you, you'll stay down and over, bending the legs or straightening the legs. So this is very much an individual exercise. It depends on flexibility, range of movement. Breathe. Do not force the stretch. If you need to bend the legs, bend them. If you need to come up to standing, come up to standing. Please listen to your body. That's so important. The more you hold these stretches, the more you breathe into them, your muscles are going to get used to the stretch. Definitely don't force it. We're going to switch sides. So take a step back now with the opposite leg. And again, you can bend the knees as much as you need to. You can rest on your leg. You can come up to standing. Bend or straighten the legs. Listen to your body. Deep breaths. Good. And then bring yourselves down to a 4-point kneeling position. So that's knees underneath your hips, hands underneath your shoulders. Those lovely 2 right angles that we often talk about. So we'll go straight into cat stretch from here. Let's work the spine up. Soften the elbows, breathe in. As you exhale, keep the back of those feet relaxed down, please. Curl under. Use your spine, articulate. So let's really push the floor away now. Drop the head neck. Try and scoop your belly in. Let the head be heavy. Separate the shoulder blades. Breathe. Keep centered with your weight. Push the bum back. We're going to go into extension work. So send the sternum forwards, look forwards. Feel like your sit bones at the back are literally separating apart. Breathe in. Exhale, start with the base of the spine again. Reset to neutral. Curl under. So, as I always say, who doesn't want a flexible spine? Drop the head neck, scoop the belly in, push the floor away, separate the shoulder blades, breathe. Exhale, reset. We'll go straight into extension work again. Soften the elbows, but push the floor away. Separate the sit bones, look forward, scoop the belly in, and reset there. So we're going to go straight into shoulder stretch here and spinal rotation. Take a breath in. As you exhale, let's thread the needle, as we call it. Send the arm through. For some of you, that will be enough. For others, you'll drop down into your shoulder. You'll take rotation in your thoracic spine. That can get quite intense, so don't overpush it. For those of you who are more advanced, you bring that top arm up over your shoulder, lengthen it away, shoulder from ears, breathe. If the arm's lifted, release it down. Push the floor away, everyone. We're going to take an opening here of the chest. So look round to the arm. Lengthen the arm away from you, whether it's down here or up here. Shoulders away. Breathe in. Exhale, thread. Halfway to hold. Full weight to shoulder. Make sure the shoulder is away and down. So you're pushing away from it. Option to lift arm. Breathe. Do use your breath, okay? Last one here with the opening. Opening of the chest, looking round, breathe. And reset. Let's switch sides. Breathe in. Exhale, thread the needle. Halfway hold. Down to shoulder or full rotation. And I just got a lovely click in my back there. I definitely needed this. Good. Push the floor away. Come through, round. Stretch the arm, shoulder away from ear. Last one. Thread the needle through. Halfway, full way, all the way around with the arm if you can. Breathe, shoulders down and back. And then again, push the floor away. Send the hips back, open the chest, send that arm away, shoulders down. Good. Excellent. Well done, everyone. From here, you're going to go straight down to the front of the body and take a cobra stretch. So just halfway to begin with to forearms. So bring the arms in, take a breath in. Feet hip width distance. As you exhale, start to hover the chest, open the back, only to forearms to begin with. So you can maneuver your forearms, whether you need to go further forwards or whether you need to bring them in tight to the body. Open the chest, breathe. Exhale down. Let the arms just fall out a little bit. If you feel your shoulders are tightening up, breathe in. Exhale, come up. Just the forearms, breathe. And release it down. Breathe in. Exhale, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Open the chest. Those of you who can progress now, you can lengthen, extend the arms. Soft bend in the elbows still so you're not locking those arms out. Shoulders down, open the chest. Feel lengthened. Feel that stretch in the abdomen as well. Breathe. Exhale. Feel like you're being lengthened down. Last one. So forearms or full arm extension. Breathe in. Exhale. And away we go. Feel lengthened. Send the legs away. Shoulders down. Chest open. Breathe. Good. Bring it down. Take yourselves to child's pose. Narrow knees or wide knees, whatever your preference is. Arms long and forwards or bring the arms round. Very much depends on you. Shoulders down and back. Only round those hips down towards the heels as far as you can. Roll through the spine. And then we'll bring it down to supine lying, which is on your back. Make your way down yourselves carefully, okay? Peel to the side or roll it down through your spine. From there, we're going to hug the legs in. Take hold the back of the thighs. Draw the legs in, give them a hug to the body. Think about what your back is doing here. So if you feel like you're lifting and tucking your pelvis off the floor, lengthen it away. You might not get your legs as close to the body, but your spine is long. From there, take a rock side to side if you can. And a full circle if you can. If not, just stick with the rock. So we get that lovely spinal massage. Opposite side with direction. If you're choosing to take that circle. Good. And then stretch the legs away long for me. Take a full body stretch here. Let those legs pull away. Let those arms pull away. Bring the arms to 45-degree angle, palms down. From here with long legs, you're going to just cross one leg over. And all you're going to start to do is lift the leg as if it's pulling you and it's starting to rotate your hips. So the hips start to rotate, the lower back feels a stretch. You keep that top leg long and lengthened. So just imagine someone's pulling, literally, they've got hold and they're pulling the foot away from the body. Keep the arms down, keep the shoulders down. That's important. Breathe. From there, you can either drop the leg down to the floor or you can bend it up to the side and you can add a little bit more rotation in. However, opposite shoulder is down. Make sure your top hip lengthens away. Once you've found the stretch that works for you, shoulders, chest down. Breathe and sink into it. Some of you from there keep your legs straight or you'll straighten it from that position once you've relaxed into it. And that should increase the stretch up the side of your IT band, up the side of your thigh, and also into your glutes, into your butt muscles. And release. Bring the legs back to that straight line. Cross the opposite leg over. So just make sure you've got nothing in your way. So I'm just going to turn slightly. Feel like your leg is being pulled away from you. Anchor the opposite shoulder down. Keep the leg at a height if you can. So someone's literally pulling the toes away, away, away. Breathe. And then you can drop the leg down and you can either bend it up. Okay, but wherever you get to, the opposite shoulder is down. You can look over to the opposite side as well. And from there, just relax the body into it. Deep breaths. Some of you, again, will straighten that leg. And it's really useful if you've got a wall, like I have, to deepen into the stretch. So I can really feel that intensity now down the side of my leg. I'm not pushing to the point of pain. It's a good stretch, but it's targeting a very deep area. Breathe into it, relax into it, enjoy it most of all. And then slowly straighten the leg again and let those hips roll back round. Good. Straight into hip opening stretches and inner thigh. Options. Feet down, legs wide, stay there. Or you can lift your legs one by one, drop those knees out to the side and let the feet dangle. So with this stretch, we're going to be holding it for quite a long time. So allow the rest of the body to relax into it. Enjoy it. Those of you reaching for your feet or the arch of the feet, that doesn't give you permission really to just kind of hinge the hips off the floor. So if you're choosing that option, I still want a nice neutral and lengthened spine. So you draw the knees down and you focus on lengthening the back. So just ease yourself into it. If you want to progress through the levels without forcing it, please do, but take your time. Some of you from there will start to maybe bend one leg in, stretch the other leg. And you kind of cement the rest of the body down. And it may be that one leg stretches a little bit straighter than the other. So you can see the imbalances from left to right. If you've got one leg that is definitely a lot more inflexible compared to the other, then maybe you want to hold that side out a little bit more. So you've got various options and levels. Please choose what's right for you. Sink the limbs into the floor, enjoy it. Shoulders down, head, neck is heavy. One more inhale and exhale. And then if the feet are lifted, just slowly replace them back down. Bring the feet together, everyone, knees together, and take a little sway, a roll of the back of the pelvis side to side. Make sure the neck and head feels nice and lengthened, just looking up towards the floor. And then let's cross one leg over our thigh and take our lovely favourite figure of four stretch. So you can stay here and you can send that knee out, or you can reach through for the leg. So I think whatever level of flexibility you are, you're always going to get a lovely stretch with this one. As you exhale, you draw the legs in closer. Remember, do not peel the back of the pelvis off the floor. So that's tucking. Yeah? You lengthen it away. Those of you who need to come up into flexion with the head neck, please do. On the exhale, draw the legs in. Those of you who are progressing, send the legs to the same side of the leg that you hold in. Please make sure the opposite shoulder stays as close to the floor as you can. Deep breaths, enjoy the stretch. And switch sides. Well done, everyone. Place those feet down. Choose a stretch that works for you. Holding it down, or you're reaching through for the opposite of the thigh there, the back of the thigh. Drawing the legs in, shoulders down, deep breaths. And then again, if you would like to progress, if it's not going to cause you any pain, you can send your legs to the same side of the leg that you hold in. Now try and keep the opposite shoulder down. So it may be that you release that hand to keep it down. The legs can sink over to that side, and that's going to increase the stretch in the glute there, yeah, of this top leg. And then release it there. Well done. Take another full body stretch for me. Rotate the ankles, rotate the wrists. And then switch direction, which always feels a little bit strange because we've definitely got a preference when it comes to the direction that we choose. Hug one leg in, keep the other leg long and make sure the kneecaps pointing up towards the ceiling. Just take a roll right to left with that leg that you're drawing in so you can mobilize your hip there in that socket. And then take a few circles with that thigh in the hip socket. And then switch legs. Well done. Draw that leg in, breathe. Again, we're just rolling the leg here, just gently, left to right, over the midline, and then opening up to the side. And we're taking a lovely circle of the thigh in the hip socket. Nothing too forceful. And slowly make your way up to seated, whether that's roll like a ball or you use one leg to peel yourselves up, curve the spine, and then sit tall, everyone. So bring yourselves to your yoga block or your stack of sturdy books if you're using those, and then bring the legs out long. So legs as wide as you feel comfortable. turn the knees out to the side, bend them if you need to, or keep them long. From there, we're just going to walk forward. So take a breath in. As you exhale, walk the hands as far forward as you can without forcing it. Just a little teaching point here. As you do walk forwards, the knees don't roll in. So it may be that you get a little bit of a way and then you hold it there. So just do what's right for you. Make sure you feel even on both sides of the body. Shoulders down and back. And as you deepen into the stretch, because this is what it's all about, holding the stretches, actively lengthening into those stretches, you push the hips back, you open the chest, shoulders down, and you feel the body sink. So you feel the relaxation of the limbs. If it helps to relax the feet, relax them. Make sure those knees aren't turning in. And then just start to curl. Use your core. Start to roll back by placing the spine and stacking the spine one by one all the way up to seated. And then you're going to rotate towards your legs. So if you need to bring the legs in, bring them in. You're going to start to rotate towards your leg. For some of you, you'll just hinge a little way and that'll be enough. For others, you'll walk further. Now, if you're walking further, this side doesn't start to lift up and peel. So only go as far forward as you can for your body. Then think about your neck and head. Reset the neck head so it's in line with the spine. Some of you will take your opposite arm over the outside of your leg and you might get a little bit more rotation, and that's going to target your lower back. Push the bum one way, the hips, and then lengthen the neck head the other way. Breathe into it, shoulders down. And you can reverse that movement, come up to seated and start to take it to the opposite side. Or for those of you who can, who would like to, walk your hands round. Make sure the opposite knee doesn't roll in as you take it round. Those of you coming from seated, rotate. Walk the hands either side of the leg, just to where you can comfortably. Opposite side is literally cemented down to the floor. Those of you who have flexibility, opposite arm can stretch over to the other side of the leg and you can walk around a little bit, but you're cemented down. So it's just the torso that's doing this movement. Plant your sit bones down. Deep breaths. Good. Bring yourselves back to center. One last stretch and peel up. Reset the spine. Bring the soles of the feet together, whether they're further away or whether they're a little bit closer, if that works for you. Sit tall and back over the sit bones, and then just start to peel and curl the head neck forwards. Only as low as you can manage. You might add a little bit of pressure there with your arms on your legs. Breathe in. Curl through. So this is all about spinal mobility as well. Last one. Breathe in, sit tall. Exhale, nod the chin. Drop the head, neck, roll. Just imagine you peeling off a wall. Use those arms if you want to help with the legs, drawing them out to the side. Breathe in. Peel through the spine, shoulders down. Good. And well done, everyone. Just sit comfortable there. Fab work. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. I feel like it went quite quick, actually. I had to double check the time there. So thank you very much for joining. And yeah, I'm here every Sunday still. Okay, we're still going with this. It's still a 30-minute Sunday stretch. Please get involved and also check out the other sessions that I'm still running. Updates coming soon on what's going on with the current situ. Okay, so thank you once again. Take care. I hope you're all well and have a fab day, whatever you're getting up to. Goodbye for now.